Hello dear students, welcome to my lesson. Today during our lesson we will discuss interactive learning technologies. As a teacher we know that interactive learning technologies can help to improve the effectiveness and productiveness of our lesson. During the lesson we will discuss different kinds of interactive learning technologies. So let me introduce the plan of our lesson. Today we will discuss benefits of interactive learning technologies, key benefits, and then interactive whiteboards and smart boards which different teachers use in their classrooms, in their lessons, their features, and we will discuss learning management systems. And this kind of learning management systems can help to centralize access to resources, assignments, and grades. And then we will discuss adaptive learning technologies. We know that artificial intelligence-driven tools that adjust to each student's effectiveness. So that's why we will discuss different kinds of adaptive learning technologies. So we know that interactive learning technologies encompass tools and methods that engage students actively in the learning process, often through digital and multimedia resources. These technologies are designed to enhance engagement, facilitate real-time feedback, and support personalized learning paths. Teachers use interactive learning technologies in order to make their lessons more productive and effective. So, if teachers use different interactive learning technologies, students can get a lot of information from the lesson. They can improve their critical thinking skills. They can improve their problem-solving skills. So different kind of game-based learning incorporates game elements such as points, leaderboards, and levels into educational activities. This approach is effective in keeping students motivated and encourages competition and collaboration. If teachers use more and more interactive learning technologies, then students can communicate with each other, they can collaborate with each other. So through communication, through collaboration, they can improve their language skills, they can improve their critical thinking skills, they will compete each other, and through competition also they can improve their language skills. And now let me give information about benefits of interactive learning technologies. We know that interactive technologies make learning more dynamic and engaging, encouraging students to participate actively rather than passively consuming information. So if you use more and more such kind of interactive learning technologies, you can enhance your students also, you can motivate them, you can engage them to the lesson, and tools like gamified quizzes or interactive simulations keep students interested and motivated. So if you use more and more such different kind of quizzes, maybe interactive quizzes, maybe different kind of interactive technologies, maybe, so students will stay motivated during the lesson, and it can be personalized learning experience. So you can engage your students, you can make them participate actively during the lesson, and through participation also you can assess their knowledge, maybe their skills, maybe. So that's why it can help to enhance the students' engagement. And it can help to give real-time feedback and assessment also. For example, tools like clickers and student response systems provide immediate feedback. You have to give real-time feedback to your students' participation there. You can assess them. And if you this kind of just technologies can help students gauge their understanding and allowing teachers to identify areas that may need more clarification. For example, it can promote collaboration and communication. So you can assess your students just during the lesson according to their participation, according to the productiveness of their participation, maybe. So you have got an opportunity of giving real-time feedback during the classroom, during the lesson. And this kind of interactive learning technologies, we can say they are very flexible and accessible to the lesson. Mobile apps and online learning platforms make education more accessible, allowing students to learn at their own convenience, whether at home, in a classroom, or on the go, for example. While using this kind of interactive learning technologies, you can use flipped learning technology. For example, you can give the resources before the lesson for the next lesson, you can give them different kind of videos, maybe different kind of resources, materials. Just you should provide your students beforehand, before the lesson. And then during the lesson, you can assess them according to their participation. You can organize different kind of discussions, maybe debates, maybe different kind of activities. And just during the lesson, you can assess them without home tasks. So it can help them do the tasks with their friends, maybe during the lesson. It can help to improve their communicative skills also. It can help to improve their collaborative skills also. And we can say that it can help to improve our students' critical thinking and problem solving skills, because while using this kind of technologies, you have to give different kind of case studies maybe during the lesson. And while doing case study together with their group mates, maybe with their team mates, maybe, and in this case, they have to communicate each other, they have to collaborate each other, and they have to find the solution to the problem also. And in this case, they can improve their problem solving skills. So we can say that these kind of interactive technologies are very flexible and accessible for our students. And now let me give some information about interactive whiteboards and smart boards. Nowadays, we can say in every classroom we can see different kind of interactive whiteboards and smart boards, and they are very useful and helpful for the teachers. Teachers use these kind of whiteboards in order to annotate directly on documents, websites, or other digital content during the lesson. So you can access to your resources, for example, during the lesson, and this is somehow real-time annotation and notes during the lesson. So you have to make different kind of notes on the whiteboard. You can just use this kind of smart boards just to show your students different kind of videos, maybe different kind of movies, maybe. And smart boards, we can say they are access to online resources. So many interactive whiteboards are connected to the internet also, and they allow teachers to access a wide range of online educational resources. Nowadays in our university, for example, we can say we have got HEMIS online platform, and all teachers, they upload their online resources on the platform. And during the lesson, if there is a smart board in the classroom, then teachers have access to show their online resources to their students, maybe. So that's why we can say these kind of smart boards are very helpful and informative during the lesson. And lessons can often be recorded and replayed if you use smart boards during the lesson. And this is very helpful for revision purpose or for students who missed their class. For example, you may have such kind of students who missed their class. For them, you can give them the recording of your lesson. And in this case, it's very useful to use smart boards during the lesson. And we can say interactive whiteboards and smart boards, they are hands-on interaction with content. For example, teachers and students can write, they can draw, they can manipulate objects directly on the screen, and they can create interactive experience that enhance engagement. Just teachers using this kind of whiteboards or smart boards, it can improve just students' motivation during the lesson. It can help to engage them to the lesson, maybe. So that's why teachers should use more and more different kind of interactive whiteboards and smart boards in the lesson. And the university also, they should provide different classrooms with different kind of interactive whiteboards and smart boards. And this kind of interactive whiteboards, smart boards can collaborate different kind of activities. For example, multiple users can interact with the board at once, and allowing for collaborative group work and discussion. If you are going to use different kind of discussions, maybe group works, maybe, so if teachers use whiteboards or smart boards, it can help to improve students' collaborative skills. So there will be collaboration if they use this kind of technologies during the lesson. And also, smart boards can display different kind of videos, images, and other multimedia resources, enriching lesson with visual and auditory elements. So we know that we have got different kind of learners. We have got auditory learners, we have got visual learners, we have got kinesthetic learners. So more visual and auditory learners, they would like to get information by seeing, by hearing. So in this case, if teachers use whiteboards or smart boards, so students have got an opportunity to see the different kind of videos, maybe images, maybe it will help them to listen these videos maybe. So through this way also you can improve your students' language skills. And the benefits, we can say that this kind of interactive learning technologies increase student engagement by making learning more interactive. So if you use such interactive learning technologies, you can make your lesson interactive and you can make your lesson productive. And this kind of technologies support various learning styles by combining visual, auditory, and hands-on activities. And it encourages collaboration. It encourages, we can say, collaboration and teamwork, essential for developing communication skills. So if you use such kind of technologies, you can improve your students' communicative skills also. And there will be different kind of teamwork activities, group work activities, pair work activities also. And these features make interactive whiteboards and smart boards powerful tools for creating a more dynamic, inclusive, and effective classroom environment. If you use such kind of technologies, you can just create such kind of environment which will be very dynamic and very effective for your students. And we can say that gamification and game-based learning can also help our students to improve their language skills. And mostly young learners, they like playing different kind of games during the lesson, and we can improve our students' language skills through different kind of games also. And games help to improve their level, and if you use just different kind of games during the lesson, you can see progression in the lesson also. There will be progress in your students also. And while using different kind of games, you can reward your students, you can give them different kind of points maybe. And just using games can improve students' competitive skills also. And there will be challenges for your students also, and there will be communication also. And so you can use different kind of games which can help to improve storytelling skills maybe. For example, you can use different kind of storytelling games, narrative games maybe. And you can give your students different kind of feedback according to their participation maybe. And you can see progress in your students in their language skills maybe. And it can embrace mistakes and stay motivated if you use more and more games during the lesson. So your students will stay motivated during the lesson, because game-based learning can be very interesting for their students, and somehow it can improve their motivation to the lesson. It can improve their interest to the lesson maybe. So that's why teachers also use this kind of game-based learning in their lessons. And benefits, we can say that game-based learning can support a growth mindset, for example, and it can increase motivation and engagement. It can enhance retention and understanding of your students maybe. And game-based learning encourages collaboration and social skills, and it provides a safe environment for failure, for example. And we can say somehow if you use such game-based learning technologies in your lesson, you can encourage your students' collaborative skills. Just they will connect with each other, they will collaborate with each other, they will communicate with each other. So through this you can improve their social skills also. And so we can say some examples for game-based learning. For example, there are different kind of online games like Kahoot maybe. This platform for creating and playing quiz-based games that reinforce learning topics. So if you use Kahoot game during the lesson, so this is also very interesting, and you need a smart board for using this Kahoot game for your students, because if you use smart boards, it can be just more helpful and more informative for your students. And Duolingo also, this is also online game, a language learning app that uses points, tricks, and leveling up to keep learners engaged. So for example, if you are going to use this game during the lesson, you can ask your students to download this language learning app for their mobile phones maybe, so they can do this activity at home also. For example, when they have got time, they can use this activity. And Classcraft online game, a tool that turns classroom management into an interactive game where students earn points for positive behaviors and academic achievements. So students, in order to get more and more points from this online tool, so they have to show their achievement, they have to show their behavior. So through this way they can earn more and more points. So this kind of online just tools, online games, gamified learning tools can help to improve our students' motivation, their engagement for learning foreign languages. And just now let me give information learning management systems. And we can say that, as we have mentioned before, in our university also we have got learning management system. This is HEMS platform, this is online platform. All teachers, they can upload their resources for this online platform. They have to check their students' participation through this online platform. They have to assess their students through this online platform. So this online platform can help the teachers to provide their students with different kind of online resources. So, and learning management system, we know that they are digital platforms designed to support the management, delivery, and tracking of educational content. They centralize all learning materials, assignments, grades, and communication in one accessible online space, providing a structured and efficient approach to digital learning. And we can say that through this online platform in our university, all teachers assess their students, they check their participation, they put different kind of assignments, and they can provide different kind of learning materials through this online platform. And this online platform are very useful for our students because they can get all information beforehand. And we can say if teachers use flipped learning technology during the lesson, they can say that students, you can just download all the materials from the HEMS platform. You can introduce with the materials beforehand, then the next lesson you should be ready for the next topic. So through this way they can just organize their lesson just using this kind of online platforms. And we can say there are several key features of using LMS, we can say learning management systems, we can say, and single access point, for example, this is the first one, the first key feature. Students and instructors just can access all courses, materials, just ebooks, maybe multimedia resource, maybe, and more in one place, making it convenient and organized. And all such kind of online resources are in one place, and just it's very useful for the students also, for the teachers also. And another next key feature, we can say assignments can be uploaded and submitted directly on the learning management system. For example, if teachers are going to give assignments for their students, they have to upload the task to the online platform, and the students, they should download the task and then they can do tasks. And after having finished their assignments, they have to upload their assignments on the HEMS platform, and then teachers can download their students' assignments, and they have to check and they have to put different kind of grades on according to their assignments. And through this way, so students and teachers can use this online platform in order to just upload the assignments, download the assignments, assignment submission and tracking. This is very useful for teachers and students. And just grading. A built-in grade book allows teachers to enter grades, just track progress and provide feedback on individual assignments. So teachers also, after having just checked their students' assignments, they have to put grades on the HEMS platform, and students also can check their grades on this platform. And just for grading also, these kind of just online platforms are very useful. And another key feature, we can say, this is discussion board. This allows students and teachers to communicate outside class, just fostering discussions, group work, and peer-to-peer learning. For For example, teachers can give feedback on the HEMS platform, and then students can introduce with the feedback, and through just this feedback they can know their progress, they can know their knowledge. And if they have got any kind of mistakes on their assignments, they can have introduce with their mistakes, maybe, for example, and teacher just gives different kind of feedback according to their assignments. Or this kind of discussion boards can help just teachers to organize just discussions, debates, according to one particular topic. And this is also a very useful feature of using online platforms. And another key feature, we can say, this private messaging. And messaging features enable direct communication between students and instructors for personalized feedback or clarification on course content. Just teachers, they have got such opportunity, just send private message to their students. For example, if they are going to give some comments for their students, they can send different kind of private messages through online platforms. And another key feature, we can say, just these announcements and notifications. Teachers can post updates, reminders, or important announcements, and students receive notifications for upcoming deadlines or new content. And this is also another key feature of using online platform for students, also for teachers also. And another key features, we can say, just using different kind of quizzes, assessments. Online platforms often include quiz and assessment tools that allow teachers to create interactive quizzes, surveys, and tests. So through this platform, you can organize, maybe as a teacher, you can organize different kind of quizzes, maybe surveys, maybe tests, maybe for checking their knowledge. For example, for midterm test, you can use different kind of tests, and using this kind of tests, you can assess your students. And also, these online platform systems often include tools that allow instructors to track student performance and engagement. And many online platforms, such kind of learning management system platforms, have mobile apps allowing students and teachers to access course materials and participation in discussion from their smartphones. Nowadays, all teachers also, students also, they have got their own smartphones, and they can download mobile app through their mobile phones, smartphones, and they can use these online platforms with their smartphones. They don't need to use laptops, maybe, or computers, maybe, if they haven't got at the time, and they can just use their smartphones with using this kind of mobile apps. And there are also challenges of using interactive learning technologies during the lesson. And the first challenge, we can say, many interactive learning tools such as smart boards, tablets, and specialized software can be expensive to purchase and maintain. This is one challenge. Sometimes it can be very expensive, and sometimes universities can provide all classrooms with such interactive whiteboards, smart boards, maybe, and in this case, in one faculty, for example, just only 3 or 4, maybe 5 classrooms can be provided with smart boards, and in this case, teachers have to use this kind of classrooms for making their lessons more productive and effective. And another challenge, we can say, this is just digital divide. For example, not all students have equal access to internet or device needed for interactive technology, which can create disparities in learning opportunities. We can say this also another challenge for our students, because we have got such students, they may just be far away from city center, maybe, and in this case they have got challenge and difficulty in using internet access. And in such cases also, it can be somehow difficult for teachers to use interactive learning technologies for their lesson. And another challenge, we can say, technology requires regular updates and sometimes technical support. And some teachers also, some students also, they are lack of using IT skills, maybe, and in this case also it can be somehow difficult and challenge for teachers and students using these interactive learning technologies. And another challenge for teachers and students, we can say this: teachers need training to effectively integrate interactive tools into their teaching. And sometimes, as we have mentioned before, some teachers can have lack of just using IT skills in their lesson maybe. And another challenge, maybe interactive technologies often require a shift from traditional teaching styles to more facilitative or student-centered approaches. And some teachers use more and more teacher-centered styles in their lesson. They just use different such authority teaching style in their lesson. And for teachers who use more and more authority teaching style in their lesson, it can be somehow a challenge for them using interactive learning technologies. Because if you use interactive learning technology in your lesson should be student-centered lesson, and you should use facilitator teaching style in your lesson. And another challenge, we can say, training sessions take time, which may add to teachers' already demanding schedules, leading to reluctance or difficulty in adapting these tools. And another challenge, we can say, overuse of technology may head to a reduction in traditional interpersonal communication skills and face-to-face interaction. There is a risk that technology-driven activities become passive or superficial, especially if used as a substitute for interactive teaching rather than a supplement. And internet outages or software manufacturers, we can say, or can disrupt learning and create a frustration for both teachers and students. These kind of technical issues and disruptions also can be somehow challenged, and passive learning also sometimes can be challenged and difficulty for using interactive learning technologies in the classroom. And we can say if teachers use more and more interactive learning technologies, they shouldn't pay attention for such challenges and difficulties. They should only think about their lesson, how to make their lesson more productive, how to make their lesson more effective, and they should think about their students. They should think about their students' language skills. They should think how to improve their language skills, how to improve their methodological skills, how to improve their professional skills. If teachers use more interactive learning technologies in their lesson, then their students also in the future, they will try to use them in their lessons, and they will try to get example from their teachers, and just using such kind of interactive learning technologies will improve their students' problem-solving skills, their critical thinking skills. And nowadays, just our government also just paying attention to just provide the universities also, schools also, just with such different kind of smart boards, whiteboards, and other interactive learning technologies also. And we use more and more such online platforms in our lessons. And nowadays schools also, they use language management system in their classrooms. For example, we can say this is Kundalik.com online platform. In the universities, HAMS online platform, and students have got an opportunity to just being introduced with all resources beforehand, before the lesson, and somehow just being introduced with resources can help them to be ready for the lesson, to participate actively in the lesson. And this kind of online platforms can help teachers also. Just they will download, upload different kind of their resources on the online platforms, and students will just improve their language skills through this kind of online platforms, and it will be very useful and helpful and informative for students also and for teachers also. So this is the end of my lesson. Thank you very much for your attention. See you next lesson. Goodbye.